Hey, do you have just very low energy or just feel down? You don't know why? Well, the National Institute of Health says 17 million Americans suffer from depression. And unfortunately, the most common forms of treatment are prescription drugs that usually have numerous side effects. Today, we're talking to J.D. Mumma. He's a radio talk show host and a founder of a specially designed program called Natural Highs. It's a holistic approach to raising your spirits and your energy all in one, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the problem, first of all, and then some of the crutches we use.
Chemical crutches, I call them, sure. Well, depression, most of the time when we look at, say, something like depression, we look for not really at the causes. And it could be that we're not sleeping. It could be that we're not in healthy relationships, that maybe we got poorly trained in relationships. It could be our diet. There's really 7 major areas we need to take a look at in order to handle whether it's depression or our energy lows.
Yeah, sometimes it's just low energy, or maybe you are just frustrated with the daily, daily events. You know, heavy traffic, pressure at work, raising the kids, that sort of thing.
Correct, or you don't like your job.
Right. No, not right for me. No. I love my job. Okay. I get to meet people like you. But I drink coffee. I like a glass of red wine. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's become our way to get back high instead of naturally getting high. Instead of our normally being high, like maybe we're not getting enough sleep. We're looking for these chemical boosts to get us back going. And they've got negative side effects.
Tell me about how we should be living and what you're teaching in your course, because I know this is really a first-time seminar that's coming up for those of you who may be interested with the Learning Annex, but it's the first time it's ever been offered.
Correct. We're going to be looking at 7 major areas of your life, and that's the physiology. It could be the way that you're sitting at work. Maybe you're slumped over and not able to breathe enough through your diaphragm, not getting enough oxygen. It could be as simple as that. You feel tired, you start to feel depressed. It could be your mentally, your thinking, how you're processing your beliefs through the day, how you're thinking about people or work, what all your belief systems are. It could be your physical environment. You may be sleeping next to, say, electrical wires, and it's draining your energy. You're not even getting a good night's sleep, or you're thinking...
Husband snores?
Husband snores is one, sure. It could be your social environment. We're very social beings, and maybe the people that are around us are influencing us poorly, or it could be our work environment. It could be what we're eating. Maybe we're having too much simple carbohydrates, which raises our blood sugar level really quick and then drops it back down.
The straight, like things packed with white sugar, white flour, right? That's what you're talking about?
Okay. Sure. The man-made, the man-altered things. Maybe we're not getting enough essential fatty acids. 60% of your brain is fat. And it requires essential fatty acids. They call them essential because they need to be created from your diet. You can't just make them on our own.
So you talk about nutrition.
Correct. And water, of course, oxygen, and your job and service. This is a major part of our life, and if we're not enjoying it, boy, what a depressed thought that is. For how many hours a day?
Right, at least 8 for most people if they're working full-time.
Minimum
and a lot
in
of
America.
times it's more than that.
And finances is huge. Number one reason for divorce and depression. Maybe you're not having enough savings. We're not really trained in money. We're kind of trained for 12 years, over 22,000 hours in the school system, but how to take care of our finances. Yeah, we got a job now, but now we're stressed about money.
How do you hit all this in such a short time period? Because the
3
seminar
hours.
is only, it's only, hello, you've got a couple of books here.
We go quick. And a lot of visuals, PowerPoint display, and people have handouts, so it's a lot to cover. And they're able to really have that these are the 7 areas.
This is tomorrow,
correct,
from 6:30 to 9:30. The cost, how much is it?
Somewhere between $40 and $60, depending on, and especially go online to the Learning Annex. I believe there's a $10 discount.
It's going to be held in Mission
Valley.
Mission Valley?
Correct.
Okay, great.
And they'll find out exactly once they've signed up.
If you were to just say, before we go, the #1 thing that people should do to try to be happy, is it don't worry?
I would say we need to really love ourselves.
Yeah.
And that can be a major job. It was for me after being homeless, depressed, suicidal.
Wow, I didn't know you were homeless.
Oh yeah, turned my life around.
Wow. Thank you, J.D. Mumma.
Thank you.
Some inspiring words coming up tomorrow. Join him. I think I'll be there. I'll stay up late for you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for joining us. Take care. Coming up, we'll be right back. Stay with us.